Hi guys, my name is Vijay Kumar Vaka. I'm working as senior solution consultant in Epicero. So today we'll discuss about batch processing. So this is the second example or second demo, uh, okay, on batch processing. Okay, now uh, let's talk about the flow first, and we'll see this example in detail. Okay, so this is the HTTP listener, and the path is batch, and here I'm printing the payload. Okay. The same thing, okay. Variable I have declared with counter and with value 1. So before we you go into this um, session, you please check my first video that I have created on batch processing. Okay. So once you go through this, I really feel that this will be a little bit easier for you. Okay. So this is where I have configured the variable, and you see this is the batch job. Okay, so and inside this we have three batch steps. Okay, so I mean, if you have already gone through my previous session, I told you that we can have multiple batch steps, right? So that is the reason in this example I have taken different I mean multiple batch steps. In my previous session I have only discussed uh, an example where I have put only one batch step. Okay, but here we'll see this example with multiple batch steps. Okay, so a batch job can contain multiple batch steps. Okay, and we need I mean we'll be adopting the batch processing whenever you have to process bulk records. Okay, I mean like in thousands or lakhs, something like that. Okay, so yeah, so this will accept an array or an object as an input. Okay, this batch job will accept only an object or an array of input. Okay, so this is a little bit about batch job. Okay, now we can have multiple batch steps inside a batch job. That is first thing, and we also can have for each and every batch step we can have aggregator that we all know, and it is an optional. So that is the reason you see here I removed the batch aggregator. But you see in the second batch step I have put batch aggregator, and in third step I didn't put that. Okay, and we'll also have this on complete. Okay, so batch job will be containing batch step, batch aggregator, and on continue, three steps. Okay, so and also if I talk about all these things here, what I'm doing, I just put a static value in batch step one. Okay, and here I'm printing the payload. Okay, payload in the sense you see here batch block size I have configured it as 4. Okay, by default the size will be 100. Okay, so for just for demo purpose I took a payload with 8 records or 8 objects of I mean, okay, something like that. Okay, an array of 8 employee information, something like that. Okay, so here I have configured batch block size as 4. Okay, now in this thing um, I have put something like accept expression, right? I have configured something there. So, so if before we discuss these things, let us go through this payload. So if you see this payload, it's a employee information, okay, like across different location, across different states, something like that. Okay, so but I have configured the accept expression based upon the gender. Okay, so if you see here, I have listed the these are like 8 objects: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It is like it is ending with 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Okay, now if you see, I'm printing the gender values. You see here, we have 4 males and 4 females. Okay, in the 8 employees. Okay, now yeah. So yes, so here I have put the accept expression as payload dot gender is equal to male. Okay, double equal to. Okay, so this batch step will accept the payloads only where the gender of each and every object is male. Okay, and here this is the accept expression. So payload dot gender double equal to female. So this batch step will only accept the payloads where the gender is female. Okay, and I didn't configure anything in the accept policy. Okay, so it is by default, right? You could see a default value in this drop down. Okay, so this is the batch step 2. Okay, and you see here in batch step 3, I didn't configure anything in the accept expression. I left it empty. But you see, in the accept policy, I have configured something like only failures. Okay, so this will accept only the failed records from these batch steps. Okay, so if you see here, this is a static value and this is the payload. Okay, so here we'll be printing in the first batch step, we'll be simply printing the payloads. That's it. I didn't put anything in the aggregate section. Okay, now in the batch step 2, this is female. Okay, I have put one more static content in a logger in batch step 2 just to recognize the things. Okay, so here I'm printing the payload. So this payload will be, I mean, after the batch job, it will be split, right? Based upon the batch block size. And here, one by one record will be sent inside this batch step. And it's like in a shuffled mode, or any record can get any sort of priority. Okay. So this will be not in the processing of the records will not happen in order. That is what you have to remember within a batch step. Okay. So, every record will have equal priority and any record can be picked up for the processing, okay, for the first time. So this is batch step 2. Here I'm printing, this is the static thing, and you see here I'm printing the payload, okay. Now, so from this batch step to this batch step, we'll be getting the payloads. That is what we have discussed in our previous session, okay. So here I'm not modifying any, I mean, we are not modifying, right? Okay. But here you see we have kept what do you say a accept expression. So I mean like these payloads will not come inside this because we are not modifying these payloads, right? Okay. So these payloads have the gender values as male only. Here we are considering only female. Okay. Yeah. So but what do you say? Transferring of the payloads between the batch steps we'll see from this batch step to this batch step. Okay, so if you see here, I have put a choice route, and whenever I mean within the payloads or employee information where the gender is equal to female and if the city is Pune, what I'm doing, I'm raising the error. Okay, so here also I'm not modifying the payload. Okay, okay, so yeah, so there is no modification to the payloads in any of these batch steps, but here we are refining by using the accept expression. Okay, but ideally, if you modify in the batch step 1, these, I mean, based upon the, I mean, accept expression or accept policy, these things, whatever, I mean, based upon these two things configuration, uh, they will be forwarded or not forwarded to the batch step 2. Okay, but the modified payloads will come to the batch step 2 from the portion of only the batch step, not the batch aggregator of the previous batch step. Okay, so here I am raising the error. Okay, so if you see here this payload, so whenever we have female, see this is this I mean this employee is working in city Pune and also uh, female Bangalore. Yeah, the last employee also working in city Pune and the gender is female. Okay, so these two, whenever this but particular batch step to um, I mean it processed these two payloads, whatever we have focused just now. So it will raise an error based upon the city because it is Pune here, right? Yeah. So batch aggregator, I have configured the aggregator size as 2. Okay. So here inside this, it will only accept the successful payloads or the payloads from this portion that resulted into success. Okay. That is what I have observed in my testing. Yeah. So here I'm doing nothing. Okay, but we'll see how it will print the payload. Okay, so you see here out of four female payloads, I mean the two payloads are resulting into an issue. Okay, and the remaining two payloads will will be processed as one entity inside this batch aggregator. Okay, that is the expectation. Okay, in batch step 3, whatever, see, I have configured it as only failures. So whatever the payloads that have been resulted into an issue here within the batch step 2, only those will be considered. Okay, only those will, I mean, even if something is resulting into an error from this, ideally, uh, yeah, this should also be considered by batch step 3. Okay, yeah. So so here, based upon the accept policy, it is considering only the failure records. Okay, and yeah, I have put some static content here, that is in batch step 3, and here I'm printing the payload. Simple. Okay, so this is as usual, right? We'll be printing the payload and also the variable of counter, and also the same thing. The I mean the loggers I have kept outside of this batch step. I mean batch job. Okay, counter variable and the payload. Okay, yeah. So this is the flow. Okay, so let me send the request. Okay, so click on send. Okay, now we will see we'll observe these results actually. Okay, so see here. So yeah, so in the initial step, I'm printing I mean the original payload, right? So that is what you could see here. So let me remove this. Okay, if you see here, this is the original payload, right? So starting from 1 2 3 4 1, it is ending at 1 2 3 4 8. You see, so 1 3. I mean, let's see. 4 1 4 2 4 3 4 4 4 5 4 6 4 7 and 4 8. Okay, this is the original input payload. Okay, now if I maximize this, yeah, so check here, you can ignore these things. Okay, yeah, so uh, let's start from here. So you see here, it is in batch step 1. Okay, so that is from this batch step. Okay, so this is what I've configured in batch step 1. Let us see the corresponding payload, because very next to that I'm printing the payload, right? Yeah. So if you see here, it should be a payload where the gender is male, right? So wherever we'll get this in batch step 1, the corresponding payload should be uh, a payload or an employee where the gender is male. So if you see here, these two things got printed at once for the next two payloads. So it will happen in a kind of parallel processing, right? Okay. So that is the reason you see here. See again, it is like male and it is male. And if you have observed or not, see here the employee ID is 12341. Here it is 12345, and here it is 12342. Okay. So it is shuffled actually. If you see in the input, okay, this is in order, right? 1 2 3 4 2 4 3. See, it is male still. Okay. So if it is processing in sequence, this should be coming first, but it won't happen. Uh, I mean, any record will have the same priority. Okay, and the batch step can consider any record uh, for the. I mean, it can process any records in a shuffled manner, something like that. Okay, so that is why the employee IDs got shuffled here. Okay, so see, this is all about the accept expression. Okay, so we are only considering male employee information for the batch type one, right? So here it is male, here it is male, this is also male, and this is also male. Okay, you see here it is still in the in batch step one. Okay, so I didn't put anything in the aggregator. Okay, so we are done till here. Batch step one is done. Now you see, so batch step two is getting executed. Based upon this thing, it's like even this batch step can execute in parallel or maybe before this itself. Okay, because here we have put the expression, right? So any batch step can execute, uh, I mean, in a shuffled manner, something like that. Okay, so if you see here, it is in batch step two. Okay, now you see here, this should be female information. Okay, female employee information. Okay, so it is 12347 and 12348, but the genders are female, female. Okay, respectively. But if you see here, okay, so yeah, if so, this is Pune. I mean, the employee's city is Pune, right? So that is the reason uh, it got failed. Okay, very next to that we could see an error, right? So employee's city is Pune, and very next to that we could see an error, custom error. I have put some custom error like namespace is error and identifier is custom error. So that is what you could see here. Okay, I didn't put any description, explicit description. So this is the default description. An error occurred. Okay, and you see here again female, and it is in batch step 2. See, that is what you could see here. Okay, it is Pune. Yeah, so yeah, ideally it should show an error once again. Yeah, but that is fine. So ideally two records are resulting into issues. Okay, based upon the city value. Okay, that is the reason in the aggregator section, in this aggregator, if you see here, employee 12347 and 12344 are the payloads that were considered by this batch aggregator. If you see here, see, the city is Delhi and Bangalore, right? Okay, if you also cross verify, see, 12347 city is Delhi, and also 1234444. Okay, city is Bangalore here. Okay, so these two payloads were considered by this batch aggregator, and also because the rest of the two payloads where the city is Pune, they were resulted into, or they are like failed records. Okay, so till here we are done with the uh, batch step 2. Okay, so let me minimize this. Now if you see here in the batch step 3, what we are considering only failures, right? So that is the reason the payloads that resulted into errors in the batch step 2, okay, only those will be considered by batch step 3, because accept policy is only failures. So records where the city and gender is Pune and female respectively were failed in the batch step 2. So uh, you see, within the batch step 3, if I go to right words, yeah, this is batch step 3, and here it is in batch step 3, right? So you'll see the payloads where the city is only Pune and gender is female. See, city, here it is Pune, and also if I show you, see, it is in batch step 3. This is also in batch step 3. Okay, so if you see this in batch step 3, uh, the gender is female and city is Pune, and here also, uh, one moment, in batch step 3, line number 207. Okay, now the very next payload is uh, where the gender is female and city is Pune. Okay, so yeah, this is how, and I didn't put any configuration in the aggregator, right? So nothing we got from the aggregator. Okay, and at last, if you see here, we got something like immutable batch job result for the payload. This is the kind of loggers value for the payload actually. Okay, so if you see here, I'm printing the payload for the, this is the first one, and next I'm printing the counter value, right? Variable value. So we are not incrementing the variable. So if you would like to explore about variables, how the propagation of the variables will happen from one batch job component to another batch job component, you can check my previous session. Okay, yeah. So we are not incrementing or what do you say, modifying the counter value. So here the counter value is 1. Okay, and the same will be applicable here as well. That is what we could see at the top. uh, See, this is what, uh, this is the variable value and this is the payload value. Here if you see, I have put variable first and then it is payload. So this is the variable value and this is the payload value. So we will be not able to see a proper payload value on the on continue and even after the um, batch processing. Okay, so this is all about batch processing. Okay, so we have discussed a few options, and also today we discussed options like accept expression and accept policy, and also we have seen an example with multiple batch steps. Okay, and also we have seen that aggregator is optional, something like that. Okay, so yeah, that's it from my end for today. Yeah, if you like this video, please subscribe and share in your network. Thank you so much.